I be in one thing out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the Beast of the East will take on the best of the West. It's the Jets and the Raiders coming up next.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Las Vegas Raiders. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
To throw again is Wilson. And he finds Corey Davis. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The numbers for Davis last week: 4 catches, 55 yards.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards. And he's number 7 currently, hoping to move up as time goes on.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Wilson hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now Gordon on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3". First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine. Ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks. And that speed in evidence there.
Well, this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here.
And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. Was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need.
Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot, completion for the first down. Drive 1 that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. This first drive, rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. New York ready to go again offensively. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession now.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one one bit. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Melvin Gordon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Elliott Good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we doing?
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there for the Raiders. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And they'll get this down to the 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 9th touchdown of the season. With the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So it was the passing game that got him down here. The closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And that'll set him back 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. New York's offense back out there and set to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now Wilson on first down. Open man is Denzel Mims.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your core.
Touchdown, Jets! Denzel Mims, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
They go play action here on first down.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Come on, bring it, baby.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Chris Godwin.
76 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Extra point by Carson. Up and good. And the lead now up to 14. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense.
And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Play action. It's Wilson.
He's going to drop this one down to Gordon.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore.
Now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. That might be the third down stop.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time. Let's go, boys! So that challenge, a successful one. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfro, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed it.
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And moving quickly to the line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Wilson. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
He's checking.
So we reach halftime, and there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. Now a play fake here on first down.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Second down at 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second. They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Kendall Fuller in on the stop. Second and 8 coming up. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll have a Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Raiders have recovered. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And some strong running. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
First and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Jacobs. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown, Raiders! Josh Jacobs, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a first and 10. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And that's checked down to Gordon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. He was brought down by Trayvon Mullen. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a big play that time by the Jets. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Again, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Melvin Gordon unable to push his way forward. And the Raider D, they get the football back. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
try to run for it with Jacobs.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Carlson on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive experience.